Good morning, guys, or yeah, I guess it's still morning for all of you. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera. I know I'm not there today, but you guys are gonna be this evening. I just came back to the school, but I just wanted to record this so you guys actually had a lesson. We're gonna divide decimals today. Hopefully, I'm gonna do this without cutting off my head. Just a second. I started to cut off my head. Did you guys see that? It would have been gone. Okay, just bear with me. I might not be in the screen at all times, but my writing will be in the screen at all times. So, we'll go from there. So, I just need to stay this way. I have notes so that I can do it. So yesterday, we divided, when we had a decimal in the dividend. So like and our decimals are inside the house, but only in the house. And so we said that the first thing we have to do is raise the decimal, so we raise the roof. Do you guys remember raising the roof? Or raising it on top? Okay, so 2 goes into 4, how many times? It goes into it twice, and 2 times 2 is 4. And then we subtract, and then we bring down. And 2 goes into 8, how many times? 4 times, which is 8, which is 0. Okay, so that was super simple. All we had to do before we started dividing was raise the roof. And that was something all of you can do. Today, you're gonna follow along on your whiteboards with your markers. And you're going to do what I do, just like if I were here. You guys are gonna pretend I'm here. I didn't want you guys to miss a whole day of lesson. So I thought it was important that I'm here. However, at any time, the substitute may turn off this video and just give you work to do. And I completely understand. No behavior problems, I won't tolerate it. So, the first thing we're gonna do is we've been dividing with the dividend in the house. We started that yesterday. But today we're gonna start when we have a decimal. I said dividend in the house, I meant decimal. We're gonna start when we have a decimal outside. 2. So the divisor has a decimal and the dividend has a decimal. So to do this, what we're gonna do is, you guys can't see my legs like all the way, but I'm gonna try to show you. So when you have a divisor with a decimal, you have to get it to the end to make it a whole number. To get it to the end, we slide. We slide. But if we slide on the outside, we have to slide on the inside. So it does no good to get the outside of your house looking all pretty if the inside's a mess. Make it all look good, right? Okay, so we're going to slide here. Oh no, we're back. I hope you guys didn't give up on me. Okay. Whatever we do to the outside, we have to do to the inside. So we slid to make this a whole number. So now our outside is technically 45. And then what we did out here, we have to do in here. So instead of our decimal point in here, we're gonna slide it 1 spot to the right. So we're gonna have now 67.5. Does that make sense? We're gonna start over. I'm gonna do the same problem, but I'm gonna erase it and start over. And I want you guys to too. This time I'm gonna use a different color. Okay. So we have 4 and 5/10, and then we have 6 and 75 hundredths. I think you guys should be able to see that okay. Okay, so 4/5 and 6 and 75 hundredths. So this is 6 and 75 hundredths divided by 4/5. So what we're going to do, instead of just raising the roof, before we can raise it, we have to have a whole number as the divisor. So we need to move it over 1 place. What we do here, we have to do here. So I'm going to take this one and move it over 1 place. Now, I still have to raise the roof. So as Miss Beal says, you slide, slide, raise the roof. And she'll do it when you guys see her, trust me. So we'll slide, slide, raise the roof. So why doesn't everybody do it? Stand up. We're going to slide, slide, raise the roof. Okay, try it one more time. Slide, slide, raise the roof. I know some of you are doing it. Some of you look at me like I'm crazy. Okay, so now that we have slid, we're gonna raise the roof to up here. So now our problem really becomes 45, well, actually 67.5 divided by 45. So now I'm gonna start division. So I raise my decimal up to here. So 45 goes into 67 how many times? 1. So 1 times 45. 2. Woo, we're gonna have some math. Okay, so we're gonna bring down our 5. Yeah, that's right. Just making sure I did that right, guys. Okay, so now I have to figure out how many times 45 goes into 225. So I'm gonna do side math. And when I add 45 and 45, I know I get 90. Okay, so I can do 90 and 90 and get 180. Could I take and add another 45 to that without going over 225? Let's see. So 5, 12. Oh, look, I get 225. So here I have 4, and then here I have 1 more. So that equals 5 45s. So 45 times 5 is 225. So that's 0. Oh, guys, look, I forgot to put my stuff up here. Oh, no, I did. 1 and 5. Okay? So I'm going to erase the original question so you can see this. Okay. Does everybody see that? All we did was slide to make this a whole number, and then slide to move it to make the same thing inside. Because what you do to the outside, you got to do to the inside, and then raise the roof. All right, let's practice another one. Okay, so we're going to do I feel like there should have been a decimal in this one. Just there. Okay, never mind. I don't like this one. There's not a decimal. Okay, so let's do this one. We have 1.3 as our divisor, and our dividend is 6.89. So our equation is 6 and 89 hundredths divided by 1 and 3/10. So the first thing I have to do is, if you need to, slide, raise the roof. So I'm going to slide here to make my divisor a whole number. But what I do to the outside, I have to do in math. So it goes here. Now, I'm going to do this all in this problem, so you see it from start to finish. So now that I've slid my decimal point over one place, because what I do outside, I got to do inside, I'm going to raise it up. Okay, now I have to say, how many times does 13 go into 68? Because this is the whole number 13 now, and we have 68. Because it doesn't go into 6. So into 68, it goes 5 times, and let's see, 13 times 5 is 65. I don't know my 13s by heart, guys. You can get on to me for that later. Okay, then I subtract. So 5 minus 8 is 3. I was giving you guys that wait time. I'm used to it, sorry. Okay, and then I have 13 into 39, which is going to go how many times? I can figure it out because I know 9. 3 times 3 is 9, so I'm going to say it goes 3 times. Okay, and I'm going to say 13 times 3 is 9, and 3, it is 39. And I'm going to subtract, and it's 0. So my answer to this one is 5 3/10. So we slid, and raised the roof. Making sure we're still videoing here and everything's still on the video. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, I want you guys to go ahead and get out. Oh, look, that is your guided practice for this page. So go ahead and get out your My Math book, and I need you to turn to page 457. So you should be on page 457. And this page is going to be your actually your assignment today. So if everybody looks at number 2, you'll see that, geez, these markers, the lids don't want to come off that, or I'm really tired. Okay, so you see that you have 66 hundredths, there is a 66 hundredths divided by 3/10. Did everybody see that? Okay, so the first thing we need to do here is make this 3/10 a whole number. We just want to make it 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it to here. I should have left more room, sorry. I slid it to there. So now what I did outside, I have to do inside. So this one I'm going to slide to here. Now guys, really watch your place value. As you can see, we had a 0 here that we did not use. We have a 6 here that we're going to use. Let's go ahead and say, how many times does 3 go into 0? And put a 0 there to help us keep our place value. Raise your roof up here, raise your decimal up, your slid, raise the roof, or slide, raise the roof. Okay, so now we have, how many times does 3 go into 6? 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Now I bring down my 6. Just like in regular division. So now I say, how many times does whole number 3 go into 6? It goes 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. 0. I should have no remainder. So my answer is 2 and 2/10. Okay. Hopefully you're grasping this by now and kind of catching on. If you're not, that's okay too. You have lots of classmates that I'm sure will help. Why don't you guys go ahead, today you're going to do all of this. You're going to do page 457 and 458, and I want you to do them all. And no questions asked, just do them all. You're going to turn in what you get finished. Okay, look at, I think I hear somebody in the hall. They're probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. It's late, it's dark, and I'm teaching a lesson to nobody, but really to you guys. Anyways, okay, look at number 11, because it says find each unknown on 11 through 13. Well, the unknown is what it's equal to. So I'm going to do number 11 with you just so you guys can see. So it is 0.08, so 8 hundredths divided by 1.6. All right, so to do this one, I need to slide my decimal to get a whole number. So now I have the whole number 16. So what I do outside, I have to do inside. So I'm going to slide there, and then I'm going to raise the roof. I hope you guys can hear me when my back's to you, sorry. Okay, so now I still have zeros in front of my decimal. So I'm still going to say, how many times does 16 go into 0? 0. How many times does 16 go into double 0? 0. How many times does 16 go into 8? How many times does 16 go into 8? If I have 8, how many groups of 16 can I give you? None. I have to put my 0. Okay, and that's going to cause me to extend this a little bit. Because now I say, wow, that's still 0. So if I put 16 times 0, I get 0. I still have 8. I cannot have a remainder because it's a decimal. So what do? Some of you know, because we practiced yesterday with some of you. I have to come back into my problem, and add a 0 to the end of my dividend. This does not change the value of my dividend, it just lets me find how far I need to go in the decimal point. So now what I do is I say, bring down my 0, because now it's there to be brought down, and I say, how many times does 16 go into 80? Right, yeah. And my answer is 5. So if you do your math, 6 times 5 is 30. And I get 80. So 5 times 16 is 80. And I get 0. So do I need to add another 0? No, because now I have 0.05. So my answer to this is 0.05 or 5/100. Does that make any sense? I hope so. Oops, I forgot to cap this. Okay, go ahead. You'll do 12 and 13. Guys, I think everything else you can do, you should be on the roll. I'm gonna leave my book with your substitute. Please remember she's in charge, but she's also a guest in our home, so please make her feel welcome. Please be on your best behavior. If this is my second block, so Miss Perez is homeroom. We are not doing traditional recess today, so if you don't need the basketball, what you guys are gonna do, it's completely up to your sub. If you guys have been terrible, you're gonna sit and read, and you're just gonna be quiet. But if you guys have been where she feels like you've been okay, and you can go outside, which I'm sure that's what she's gonna tell me, then you guys are going to go out the door here in the classroom, and you're just gonna play in that area where we have the bounce houses and stuff, because I don't know that the sub has a way to get back in the building, and I don't have a walkie-talkie to give her to go outside. So if she's just right outside our door, we can prop our door open, and then she can get back in. Hannah has been told by Miss Perez to go pick up a key from Miss Perez if she needs it, but I don't think we will as long as you prop the door open. There's an umbrella back there on the floor you can stick in the door. Okay, I hope everything has gone good. I hope you guys have been on your best behavior. Oh, I want to come back to no problems, and I want to come back to you guys know how to divide decimals with dividends and divisors. Okay, I love you guys. I'm not sure how to turn this off. Let's see. Is that it? No? Do I just exit out? Maybe?